And good afternoon. Welcome to Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Casper Park, the scene of today's sectional final. Division I softball game. Winner here goes to state. It's Marshfield here at Chippewa. Yes, in softball you can and do, and more often than you might think, host your own sectional final. And in other sports, that is strictly forbidden to host your own state qualifying game, but softball is different. So yeah, they host their own, and so Chippewa, I guess is the home team, right? They're in their dugout they're normally in. They're on their playing surface they're normally on. They've got their team logo on the PA box. I can't call it a press box, right? Because there's no press allowed in there. By the way, Jason Zaleski here, Dan Loud on my left. I was talking to Dan about that, but. Yeah, you got the official score PA box, not a press box because press not allowed in there. Anyway, they've got their logo on the side of that. In the outfield fence, if you can't see, you will. Chippewa Falls Cardinals adorning the outfield fence from left to right. I mean, this is everything but a neutral site. Yet it is the site of this June 4th, 2026 sectional final. We have seen this game before over the years, haven't we, folks? Marshfield and Chippewa in the playoffs, and in my memory of the last decade or so, every time it's been Chippewa, hasn't it, knocking off Marshfield. So the Tigers' chance here to rewrite history here on this 4th day of June 2026. A win, and it's a good ball club. Chippewa's good, too. These are two really, I mean, if you were to handpick and say, give me the two best teams in the bracket, so these are the two teams I would have picked. I know Toma was seeded 1. I could have helped in that seed meeting, and they would not have been the one. They would have taken my help, I suppose, but I'm willing to help always. They usually don't ask me, though, not formally anyway. But at any rate, yeah, I think these were the two best teams in the bracket, and no surprise to me that Marshfield and Chippewa are playing here today. Becky Linsmeyer is the coach of the Marshfield Tigers Ball Club, and I had a chance to catch up with Becky before today's game. So here with Marshfield Tigers softball coach Becky Linsmeyer. Let's talk about this game. It's happened before, and over the years, Chippewa has kind of been the roadblock for Marshfield. Yep. Just talk to me about the state of mind coming into this game.
Yeah, we're really happy with this opportunity, and we're embracing it, and we are confident. The girls are, believe in the work we've done. As coaches, we believe what kind of players we have, and we're confident coming into this game. We're playing well on all cylinders, and we're healthy, which is another thing. And yeah, you gotta, to live out your goals and your dreams, you want to play the best. And so Chippewa Falls is that next game on our checklist, and hopefully we can give them a game, and hopefully we can pull out a W here later today.
Sectional semifinal win at home on Tuesday. You put your stamp on the game right away with 9 runs in the first. How helpful is that, and is that a repeatable thing?
You know what, that was tremendous on Tuesday. It just eases everybody, relaxes everybody. It's so much easier for Molly as a pitcher too to come in and pitch with a 9-run lead, and then when we're hitting and doing the things that we're doing, putting pressure on the defense and taking care of their errors and putting that in our advantage. It was huge. Can it be multiplied today? We're hoping so. We're hoping we can get a few runs here early on in the game, and just kind of get, if there are any jitters or butterflies, get those out of the way and just play ball, play the game from when they were 6 and 7 and 8 years old, and why they love it, and just go have fun and play.
You mentioned Molly Fox. It seems like a lot of games she only needs 1 run to take you to the finish line. As a sophomore, what's your level of confidence in Molly today?
Oh, I wouldn't want anybody else. Would not want anybody else in the circle for us and in the lineup. She's a competitor. The team trusts her. Coaches trust her. She's she deserves all the recognition she's getting. But she also is well aware that, we have a great team around her and players around her that step up, from a Lydia Garvin to a Maddie Cole to a Cam Pierce to Lily Griesbach, and there's plenty of others that I'm not mentioning right now. But, they are a solid group of girls, and they get along, and it's apparent right now because they're having fun out on the field.
You mentioned some of those other girls. I talked about Molly. She does carry a big stick as well,
Yep.
but others in your lineup do too. So just kind of talk about the offensive firepower your girls have had all year.
Yeah, Lydia Garvin has come on the last couple of weeks with a couple home runs, but she's just a consistent hitter, putting the ball in play. Avery Kellnoffer, what she does for us out in the field defensively, but then in the 5 spot. When last time we played Chippewa here early April, she was injured, so we didn't have her in that game. So looking forward to seeing what she can do. But yeah, just really looking forward to this opportunity. And then, among others, we got Ari Pugh, who's had a great senior year, and so happy for her. Ryan Costa, steady defense and plays hard, and is a good contact hitter and does things for us. I mean, I can just go down and down, I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anybody, but Layla Ottman at defense at second base. Taven Stanton has coming up big for us as far as a DP hitter in our lineup now since the playoffs have begun. So yeah, just really, really happy with the girls, and wouldn't want to take any other team but this team.
Coach, good luck today.
Thank you.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day. At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Harlow Bruce, number 12, Cameron Custer, number 11, Marissa Bauer, number 22, McKenna Schmidt, number 14, Scott Elwood, and number 8, Scout Elwood, and number 8, Zoe Darley. The Cardinals are coached by co-head coaches Chelsea Zakora and Jared Faraday, assisted by Rich Rosenau, Kimberly Musser, Scott Peterman, and Mark Brennan. Managers Anna Seacraw and Kieran Marr. Your umpires for today's game behind the plate, Garrett Larson. On the bases, Dean Romanowski and Cale Kowal. We now ask that you please stand, if you are able, and remove your hats as we honor veterans who have served our country and those currently serving at home and abroad with the singing of our national anthem by the lovely Roxy Rakovic.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting and air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That is got to be one of the better national anthems I have heard in quite a while. That was really good. Roxy on the national anthem there today. Whew, pretty good. All right, let's go through a couple storylines here first. I'll take you through each team's batting order. As we have a 4:30 first pitch advertised. It looks like we're going to hit that too. 4:27 right now. So just when I was about to question our start time, we're probably going to hit it exactly. A couple of storylines. One, winner here goes to state. That one speaks for itself, and we're kind of excited about that actually around here. So winner goes to state. That's storyline number one. Storyline number two, weather. Weather in the area, although as I look at the radar now, most of it to the south and east of us, although as I look at my hourly forecast, there is generally rain called for between 30 and 50% for the rest of the day. So make of that what you will. But that's what storyline number two, I am told by Mike Thompson, our athletic director here at Chippewa Falls, who's put on another nice show here. And we'll put on a nice show Tuesday for baseball too, I'm understanding. I am told because there are lights here, we are going to stay all day. If we get delayed, we will just continue to stay and work through the delays until we get a full regulation game in, which is a minimum of 5 innings. So they're just if you're going to kind of plot that forward, if we get to the bottom of the 5th inning and Chippewa Falls is ahead and the field becomes unplayable, let's just say it was raining off and on throughout the day, the game would be called at that point, called official, and we would move on. So we need 5 full innings to have a complete game. And again, being told we will stay here all night if that's what it takes to get this game done, should we experience any rain delays. We're safe for now from the rain, but weather's got a mind of its own. If you're just new to the earth, weather's got a mind of its own. For Marshfield, the batting order looks like this. Center fielder Maddie Cole leads it off, followed by third base Lydia Garvin, pitcher Molly Fox, catcher Lillian Griesbach, left fielder Avery Kelnhofer, shortstop Brian Costa, first base Ari Pugh, designated player Taven Stanton, and number 9 in the lineup is the right fielder Cameron Pierce. The Tigers, coached by Becky Linsmeyer, go Cole, Garvin, Fox, Griesbach, Kelnhofer, Costa, Pugh, Stanton, and Pierce. And twirling is Willa Reisinger for these Cardinals. And we are off. First pitch flies at 4:29 and some seconds, and it comes in as a strike to Maddie Cole. I'll go through the Chippewa Falls batting order when they come to bat in the bottom of the inning. Here is the center fielder, Maddie Cole, and that one bounces in for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Tigers center fielder, Cole. Welcome aboard, everybody. Again, 4:30. I know Marshfield fans are accustomed to 5 o'clock starts. So if you know somebody that would like to watch today's game that you think may not know it's a 4:30 start, please send them a message now, or just send them this link. Give them a phone call. If you live close, throw a rock through their window. Just get them alerted somehow that the game is on. Around went Cole on the last offering from Reisinger. This one hit right to second on the line and hauled in by Gracie Edmondson. And there is one away after the line out from Maddie Cole.
Number 2, the third baseman, Lydia.
So in steps in third baseman Lydia Garvin. We'll say hi to Carol in the chat, even though her question is perplexing. Still say hi to Carol anyway. Oh, Carol. Ball outside to Garvin. Again, this is Willa Reisinger pitching for the Cardinals. I shot a highlight last year of Chippewa. They beat Wisconsin Rapids in must have been a regional championship, and Willa was my player of the game last year. For what that matters. Probably nothing. Probably means nothing today. High and inside to Garvin it comes. And there are 3 balls and no strikes to the Marshfield third baseman. 1 out. The 3-0 from Reisinger. Foul back. Green light. Garvin had it. And hacked away at it. She got her bazooka bubblegum pink bat. I had a chance at buying a case of Bazooka bubblegum in Mitchell, South Dakota on Monday. 3-1. This one lifted, right side, shallow right field, coming on and not able to make the catch. A diving stab by Taylor Schmidt, and the Tigers have a base runner here in the first inning. That was going to be a tough play for anybody out there. Base hit for Garvin. That fell into the softball version of the Bermuda Triangle as it was Amundsen going out from second base. Center fielder Kendall Musser converging from left to right on your screen, and Schmidt running as fast as she could to get in there. Ball falls in between the 3 of them, the Bermuda Triangle. Here's Molly Fox. Molly, a sophomore, already one of the best pitchers in the entire state of Wisconsin, and she carries a big stick. You heard my pregame interview with Coach Becky Linsmeyer. Fox carries a big stick too. She does it all in the softball diamond. Took a big swing there, fouls that off into the JV diamond. And Chippewa Falls has twice knocked Marshfield off in a sectional final in this stage of the playoffs. Last time 2021. And Fox belts it into right field. That's going to one-hop the fence. Over to third goes Garvin. The throw comes in. It's a double for Fox. I may have mentioned, Dan, Molly carries a big stick. And she walloped that one to the fence and right. So catcher Lillian Griesbach with 2 in scoring position here in the first inning. And, of course, Willa Reisinger is going to blame the ball. She tosses in the ball to our home plate umpire, Garrett Larson, and said, that ball is naughty. Give me a different one. Give me one with better luck, will you, Blue? So Reisinger will regroup, and the cleanup batter, Griesbach here. Griesbach down the line and right. That lands in fair territory. Came inside the line by about 18 inches. How about a 2 RBI, maybe triple throw comes in, and out is the call. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Griesbach. 9-6-5 on the outs, but Marshfield scores 2 here in the first. So the cleanup hitter, Griesbach, gets the job done. She clears the bases. Looked to stretch that into a triple. It was a nice throw coming back in from Schmidt. And the relay turned by Romanowski. And the tag applied by Benish. 9-6-5 for out number 2. Here is Avery Kelnhofer. The Tigers jumped on River Falls on Tuesday, scored 9 in the first. This one hit in the left field. It's got some carry, and it is gone! Avery Kelnhofer will round the bases here in the first inning. Avery Kelnhofer, the blast to left. 3 runs for the Tigers here in the top of the first inning. As I was just saying, they tagged River Falls with 9 in the first inning on Tuesday and have put up a crooked number here in the first on the road in Chippewa. Here's Ryan Costa. Speeder stayed outside from Reisinger. Well, all right. Fouled off by Costa. My understanding is Sister Costa watching from Arizona today. Likely a spicy one in Arizona on June 4th. And Costa held off. That one misses away from Reisinger. Two balls and a strike to the shortstop, Costa. And this one belted into left center. And it's going to be a 2-out base hit for Costa. Tigers getting after Willa Reisinger here in the first inning. Strong contingent of Marshfield fans here. They share the grandstands behind home plate 50-50. You've got red on the left and all orange on the right. That's an interesting mix there. Hope everybody gets along. Here's Ari Pugh. Pugh, first pitch swinging, rolls one over to Romanowski and go the easy route. Flip it to Amundsen for the final out, the third out here of the inning. But the Tigers get a 2 RBI double from Griesbach, a solo home run from Kelnhofer, and they score 3 in the first. We move to the bottom of the first right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
And back here to Chippewa, Marshfield scores 3 in the first, 2 RBI double from Lillian Griesbach, solo home run from Avery Kelnhofer. Take you through the Cardinals' batting order right after this. Make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new home construction. Boy, they're busy at Elite Exteriors. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop and see them in Fall Creek. Georgia Romanowski is the shortstop, followed by catcher Lauren Shepard, first baseman Lainey Henkelman, the pitcher Willa Reisinger, right fielder Taylor Schmidt, third base McKenna Benish, second baseman Gracie Amundsen, designated player is Vienna Sutherland, and Delaney Barrow rounds out the Cardinals' batting order in left field, and they are managed by Chelsea Sikora. Chelsea down in the third base coach's box right now, as a matter of fact. And the lefty, you see a lot of leadoff lefty slappers. We'll see about Romanowski here. She stands in the back of the batter's box as Molly Fox in the circle will twirl in the first, and you bet Romanowski is going to be a slapper. She gets a running start at that ball and then is just going to slap the bat through the zone. If you're not familiar with some softball terms, she's going to kind of race up. You'll see her. She walks up in the batter's box and then just slaps the bat through the zone, hoping to make contact. Infield in on the slapper, Romanowski, and Fox misses again. 2 balls and no strikes. When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair for the whole family. Check out our new fashions for spring and summer. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique is in Fall Creek. Cricket's supporting here well in Chippewa. I like it. The 2-0 from Fox. And ball misses there. Again, Garrett Larson behind the plate. Dean Romanowski, our friends in blue, at first base, and Cale Cole over at third. 3-0 to Romanowski. Fox steps out of the circle. Now comes back in. Looking to throw a strike here on the 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk to Romanowski. And I doubt it's the case here, but I have seen it over the years that slappers, they're moving around in the box. That can kind of throw off the strike zone sometimes. Between catcher, pitcher, umpire, what have you. It's a lot of moving around. You try to gauge that strike zone between the letters and the knees or low thigh, whatever the umpire is digging that day. And a lot of motion, a lot of movement in the batter's box can sometimes turn that around. Lauren Shepard now gets a ball from Fox. Fox has started out this game 5 straight balls thrown. Very uncharacteristic. Again, Fox, one of the best pitchers in the entire state, fires a strike now, and Shepard takes a look down to Chelsea Sikora, gets another sign. No numbering system for the Cardinals. The Tigers use a numbering system to make their batting arrangements and plans. Cardinals just do it the old-fashioned way. Here's the 1-1. Reiser stayed outside. Fox kind of patrol that circle again and get her head in it, get mentally fixed here. 6 of the first 7, now 7 of the first 8 pitches have been balls. 3-1 now to Shepard, and Fox, through 2 batters, having trouble finding the zone. That's going to bring Griesbach out from behind the plate to talk to her. Griesbach motioned out by the dugout to go help your pitcher. So those two will talk about it. Again, I mentioned our number 1 storyline, winner here goes to state. Number 2 storyline, the weather. No rain on the radar headed this way as of this moment. We play under full overcast skies. Into layered cloud formations. That means rain is in the offing, though. Maybe not exactly here, but it's around. Here's the 3-1 to Shepard. At the knees, strike 2. Again, Romanowski drew the 4-pitch walk to start it off. Now Fox has clawed back into this one, run the count full on the catcher Lauren Shepard. Shepard fouls it off. That Reiser coming in hot from Fox. And Shepard didn't want to risk the top of that strike zone to a strikeout. Smart move. Fox takes a deep breath. Now steps to the rubber. And the full count again to Shepard. Swing and a miss. Shepard goes down swinging for the first out. First strikeout today for Fox.
Number 16, the first baseman, Laney Hinkleman.
So here's first baseman Laney Hinkleman. One out, runner on first, and snap throw down. Back is Romanowski. Throw came in just a bit late. So good idea there from Griesbach to keep Romanowski honest with that secondary lead over at first. Chelsea Sikora hasn't signaled a stolen base yet for Romanowski, and won't this time either, and fouled off by Hinkleman. Otherwise, again, Jason Zaleski here, Dan Lau, this is our Batman and Robin configuration. So I talk to Dan sometimes. Otherwise, Dan, it's a pleasant day to sit outside. Yeah, a little bit of breeze. I don't know where exactly. I guess it's kind of blowing out. Home plate towards left center, but just a gentle breeze, nothing really to speak of. Off-speed pitch rolled over to Costa at short, And a late flip. And I bet if Ryan could do it over, she would have ran and touched that base. And a very late flip to an unsuspecting Layla Oppmann, and everybody is safe. It'd be an E6 that allows Romanowski the bag at second.
Batting fourth, number 15.
Fielder's choice. I say this if you're scoring along with me at home. Fielder's choice leaves Henkelman at first, or puts Henkelman on first. Costa would have been better served just to run over and step on the bag. She had Romanowski beat over there. But not what she chose to do. Here's Willa Reisinger. And missed just low on the first pitch from Fox. So Cardinals essentially will get a fourth out here in the inning. See what they do with it. Two on, one out. The pitcher Reisinger at the bat. And this one pounded into the ground. The throw will come over to Pugh, and out number 2 there as Garvin fires over to first. Now in that case, Garvin's momentum was bringing her to first base. Some might say, oh, well, Jason, by your logic with Costa, maybe Garvin should have stepped on the bag at third. She was already running towards first, so made the right play there. So 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Here's the right fielder, Taylor Schmidt. Had her name called a couple of times in the top of the first inning out in right field. The chance still alive here for Chippewa with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Looking for a base hit from their right fielder, Schmidt. Fox, command issues, be the phrase I give you. Command issues here in the bottom of the first inning. Looking to get it together. Slow roller to Garvin. The same throw to Pugh is made. And the Tigers work out of it. Couple on, a couple left stranded. None across. And we have played one in this sectional final, other words, state qualifying game here on Zaleski Sports. It is 3-0 Marshfield.
Cobeson Bus is hiring its drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Marshfield coming to bat here, bottom of the second inning. It'll be 8-9-1. Taven Stanton, Cameron Pierce, and Maddie Cole due up for the Tigers. They sport a 3-0 lead here after 1 complete. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more. Every room, every door, every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. And Willa Reisinger. No strikeouts, no walks in that first inning, but did give up 3 earned. Big swing and a miss there from Stanton. Ball and a strike now to the Marshfield designated player. She bats for second baseman Layla Oppmann to start this game. And that one missed. Other sectional final games on the network today, Auburndale and Marathon. Marathon leads 3-2, top of the 5th inning. That game live on Zaleski Sports. Also in Division 1, it is Stevens Point and Green Bay Preble. That game, bottom of the first inning now. And again, live on Zaleski Sports. Dan, that's kind of my tease. Sometimes I tell the folks the score, sometimes I don't. Go watch. That's what I'm doing. I'm clicking on the website and the game shows up and I see what the score is. Anybody can do that. If I can do it, Anybody can do it. Full count now to Stanton. Yeah, it's kind of cheating just to tell them the score. So some I do, some I don't. So Stanton stays alive. We'll see another full count pitch from Reisinger coming up. Again, as I said at the beginning of the show, Marshfield fans used to a 5 o'clock first pitch, so there are likely some that need to be reminded that the game is on now if they're not on their way. So if you could all do me a favor, just message one person you think is interested in watching this game and let them know. So that way tomorrow when they show up to work, they can be smart about who got to go to state. So Stanton has fouled off a couple here. Full count again from Reisinger. Third time. And this one will get out of play. And it's an error on the fan down there. I don't know, what would you say, Dan? 18, 20-year-old guy? Completely dropped it. Shameful. If you're going to sit in the front row, you got to be able to catch the ball. Otherwise, you're not allowed there. Here's the fourth full count pitch to Stanton. Swing and a miss. And Reisinger wins the battle this time. In Banana Ball, the Savannah Bananas, if the ball is hitting foul territory and a fan catches it, it's an out. So I just wonder if a fan drops it, is it an error? Pierce watches a fastball come in for a strike. Things I think about. Because if you're going to defile the game of baseball by letting fans catch balls and they be outs, you should just, throw the whole thing in the trash. What a mockery. And bunt shown, and I didn't see a call made there. No call, so ball. Okay, 2-1. Which means I didn't see a call because there was no strike to be called. That's what that means. And a strike called there. Strike 2 now to the right fielder, Pierce. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is from Reisinger. And strike 3 called. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, 2 strikeouts in the game for Reisinger, and back to the top of the order for the Tigers, Matty Cole. So Cole back in the first inning, lined out to the second baseman, Amundsen. And this one drilled into left field and gone! Home run, Matty Cole. Second Marshfield Tigers home run today. 4-0 Marshfield. Cole goes yard. That follows the home run of Kelnhofer in the first inning, and we're gonna get a talk in the circle here. It's going to be the result of that. As this is Jared Faraday coming out. Farady's going to make a change. So a change is made. And this is going to be Delaney Barrow. So Barrow's going to come in. She'll pitch as she gets warmed up. We'll take a break. Back for more softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
All right, so back here to Chippewa as the Tigers have chased the Cardinals' starting pitcher, Willa Reisinger, after 1 2/3. And this is going to be hit into center field, and the catch is made as Lydia Garvin gave it a ride. But running all the way, catching it in stride, Kendall Musser. And that's the final out of the inning. Marshfield gets one on the home run from Maddie Cole. 4-0 Tigers on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. 6, 7, and 8 for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the second inning. Benish, Amundsen, and Sutherland all due up for Chelsea Sikora's Cardinals. Whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local real estate market, can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and can help you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. So again, Tigers chase Willa Reisinger out of the circle back in that second inning. Delaney Barrow comes in from left field, and one pitch fly ball out, retired Lydia Garvin. So here's third baseman McKenna Benish. I didn't get enough time to see if Reisinger went to left field, I'm assuming, but didn't even get enough time to figure that out. So we'll update you on that in the third inning. It was a very quick change. This one rolled over to Costa, and into center field it goes off her shin. So an E6 has Benish aboard to start the second inning for the Cardinals.
Seventh, number 5, second baseman Gracie Amundsen.
So here's Amundsen of the Gracie variety. And strike there to Amundsen. You know, I talked to those of you that were watching the pregame. One, thank you. Two, if you didn't, you can just rewind it back and listen, or listen to me now. And I'll tell you, I asked Coach Becky Linsmeyer about Molly Fox, and oftentimes it seems one run is enough. We look here, it's 4-0. So if it seems like one run is enough, you have to wonder, 4 runs. I mean, maybe enough is never enough, but gosh. And I know it was it's only 2 innings. The Cardinals have only batted 6 batters. But with Fox in the circle, Marshfield's got to feel pretty good right now about 4 runs. Swing and a miss from Amundsen. Yeah, as a coach or even as a fan, if you're an invested fan, I look to the Minnesota Twins fan to my left. There's no amount of runs that are ever enough to win a baseball or softball game. For anybody, really, especially the Twins, but for anybody. Strike 3 called as Amundsen goes down looking. Second strikeout today for Fox. So it is no different here at the high school level. There's no lead that's safe. But if you're Marshfield, oh boy, you got to feel really cozy about 4-0 here in the second inning. Here's the designated player, Vienna Sutherland. Strike there. Fox, though, she was shaky in the first inning. Runners on second and third with 1 out and got out of it. And Tigers fans, teammates and coaches alike, hoping Fox has dialed it in here. She fires in another strike. That one fouled off by Sutherland. If Fox gets in the zone here, if she gets it all the way cranked in, there's very little you can do about it. Let alone being 4 runs in the hole. 0-2 now to Sutherland. Bounced in, and Sutherland laid off wisely. That Auburndale Marathon sectional final I mentioned a minute ago, that started at 3:30. They're in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch, and Fox and Griesbach share a congratulatory smile. It was Fox smiling and telling Griesbach, thank you for the call, and Griesbach smiling back, saying, you're welcome. So Sutherland goes down swinging, back-to-back strikeouts after Benish getting on to start the inning, and with 2 outs, here's Delaney Barrow. Barrow first pitch swinging, right field and out of play. Yeah, that was pretty good between Fox and Griesbach there. Just you can see the two really have a connection, and Griesbach able to call that one for Fox, and just kind of knew that's what it was going to take to sit down Sutherland, and it worked. Another one comes in low. Ball and a strike now to Barrow. Yeah, so anyway, we had a 3:30 start over in Marathon, that game in the 6th inning. So if you've got another device, another screen, turn that one on. Winner there goes to State, and they are just a couple of outs away from that happening, depending on runs being scored, but could just be a couple outs away from one of those two punching their ticket to State in Division 4 softball. We play here in Division 1. And again, the other Division 1 games, Stevens Point and Green Bay Preble. Marshfield all too familiar with those Spash Panthers. But they're playing right now. And then baseball to round it out. First pitch probably just flew between Stevens Point and Eau Claire Memorial. Strike called on the outside corner. Barrow disagreed. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes now with 2 outs. Delaney Barrow. So, yes, regional final. Stevens Point and Eau Claire Memorial. Also on right now. All 4 games on live free, ZaleskiSports.com. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout looking, strikeout swinging, strikeout swinging. 4 strikeouts today from Molly Fox as she has turned up the heat on these Cardinals as they strand 1 in the second. 2 in the books. Marshfield 4, Chippewa Falls nothing on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Molly Fox to bat for Marshfield here to lead off the visiting third. Fox first pitch swinging, and into left field it goes, and that is Willa Reisinger out there in left field, and she brings it in for the first down. So again, Reisinger left the circle an inning ago, and her and Delaney Barrow switch spots. So got that mystery solved. Here's Lillian Griesbach. McDonald's of Marshfield says, "Roll Tigers, come in today for the new FIFA World Cup meal." What? I should have known about that earlier. Now I know. Pick, what do we have here? You get a 10-piece Chicken McNugget meal or the Big Mac meal and get one of 9 World Cup Collector's Cups. And now my mission is to get all 9 of those cups. I'm a big World Cup fan. I love the World Cup. This is Lillian Griesbach. And Griesbach sharply hit back up the middle. That'll be a 1-out base hit for the Tigers. Yeah, World Cup, Olympics, those kind of where nations collide, but when they collide in athletics, I don't like them colliding like, with explosions. That's no good. But I like the athletic collisions. That's my favorite. And the first World Cup game, and we play in America, so we call them games. In Europe, they call them matches. We call them games here. First World Cup game is in 2 weeks. Then it goes on for about a month, and it is fantastic. You'll find me watching soccer like a son of a gun for a month straight. Of course, I cheer for Team USA to begin with, but after that, I just love watching. Here's Avery Kelnhofer. We do have a Marshfield courtesy runner out there. For those of you watching at home, tell me who number 14 is in orange, and I'll pass that along. This one into right field. That's going to get down. Kelnhofer, another base hit. And Marshfield with 2 on and a little something working here in this third inning. That'll bring up shortstop Ryan Costa. All right, Kendall Pierce, our courtesy runner over at second base. Those of you watching online, too slow. You got to be faster than that. Yeah. Thank you. Costa, and watches that one fly outside. All right. Got me an official roster. I can share that. Now here's Costa. This is a slow roller and just out at first. Nice play there from the shortstop Romanowski to fire over in time to Henkelman for the second out. That's a big second out for Chippewa there. As Ari Pugh steps in, runners on second and third. But now with 2 outs, that's a big out for the Cardinals. 2 outs and runners on, a way different thing than bases loaded and 1 out, which is what we could have had without the nice play for Romanowski. As it is, 2 outs, runners on second and third. Pugh looking to get the ball out of the infield. Swing and a miss. Pugh behind on both of the first 2 offerings from Barrow. Again, Delaney Barrow, her first full inning of work here after she came on back in the second inning. Pugh into left field. That's going back and gone! Another Tigers home run! The third Tigers home run today. That a 3-run dinger from Pugh. And the Tigers all over the Cardinals here on this Tuesday evening. 7-0. Marshfield Tigers just continue to rake. They've done it all year and have continued it here into this state qualifying game here on this Tuesday. Taven Stanton now. 3 homers today for the Tigers. Kelnhofer, Cole, and now Pugh. Swing and a miss. Stanton wanted to join the group with that swing. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Taven. Delaney Barrow looking to get her Cardinals back in the dugout and talk about this. Swing and a miss, and that will get that job done. The Cardinals will come in. They will talk about it. The 3-run, the 2-out. 3-run homer from Ari Pugh has the Tigers up 7-0 through 2.5. Back for more softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And back here for the Cardinals home half of the 3rd inning, and they have all kinds of work to do as they trail 7-0 here to these upstart Tigers. And Georgia Romanowski to lead it off. Cardinals looking for an outburst here in the 3rd, I would bet. And again, still plenty of time if you're Chippewa, just the 3rd inning. With those 7 runs by the Tigers tall on the scoreboard right now. And pitch low to Romanowski. She drew a 4-pitch walk back in the 1st inning. Bats for the 2nd time here in the 3rd. And again, she gets that run up as a slapper. Just looking to slap the ball and put it in play. And she's going to take a running start at it. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch high. And again, as I said back when she batted the 1st time, in any slapper, it's tough to find the strike zone. Pitcher, catcher, umpire, it's tough to know where that strike zone is when that batter is, they're moving the entire time. You've got to, you're the umpire, you just pick a strike zone on your eyes in front of you. You're not able to measure letters to knees anymore. And that one will be fair. That's a fair ball. Griesbach pops out in front of the plate. Sails it down to Pugh in time for the 1st out of the inning. Big time play there from Lillian Griesbach. And that'll bring up the Cardinals catcher, Lauren Shepard. Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC. Just dialing up the radar here as it's growing a little chilly around us. Wind has picked up a bit. And if you believe in radars, you'll believe me when I tell you that it looks like what's coming is going to skirt past us yet again. And the peel down did not go, says our first base umpire, Dean Romanowski. Fox to Shepard, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one pounded down to 3rd. Pick there by Garvin over to Pugh. And there was 2 up and 2 down.
First baseman, Lainey Henkelman.
So here comes Lainey Henkelman now with 2 outs. Henkelman left stranded back in the first inning. Time called by Henkelman and granted. And this one, a chance for Costa. She picks it to Pugh, and 3 up, 3 down. The Tigers have retired the last 6 Cardinals batters. 3 complete, Marshfield 7, Chippewa nothing in this state qualifying game on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
And back here to Chippewa, 9-12 in the order for the Tigers. That's 9-1-2. Cameron Pierce, Maddie Cole, Lydia Garvin all due up here in this 4th inning. State qualifying softball here in Division I. One of 2 Division I state qualifiers on Zaleski Sports. And they might be in a rain delay over in Marathon. Lightning or rain delay in Marathon. They're in the 7th inning and they go to delay. That is tough, man. That's tough. What do we got here? 1-1 to Pierce. Low. Yeah, it's pretty tough there. Well, anyway, it's on. I'm watching. Dan and I are both watching it. But I don't see rain in Marathon, so there must be lightning in central Marathon County. And as I look at my radar, yeah, I can see they probably saw some lightning. Okay. Full count now to Pierce. And slaps that one over the backstop and into the grassy field. I don't know what there's 4 softball diamonds here. I've never played here before, so I don't know what they're all used for. Full count again from Barrow. And a leadoff walk, Pierce aboard. And you get your 9-hitter on anytime. You are in fantastic shape. And the Tigers do just that here to start the 4th inning. And back to the top of the order, here's Maddie Cole. Cole today 1 for 2, a home run. The 1 hit, that's a big one. Marshfield on their way here beat Sparta 12-1 in 6 innings last week Thursday. And then went on the road, beat Hudson 3-2, and then on Tuesday beat River Falls in 5 innings 11-1. They have scored over 10 runs twice. That is going to be a pass ball, send Pierce down to second. Lauren Shepard will tell anybody I should have had that one. Chippewa had a bye, so this is just their 3rd playoff game here of this session. They beat New Richmond 12-0 last week Thursday, and then beat Holman 5-2 here on Tuesday. 1 and 2 seeds get a bye. That's pretty handy. But the 1 seed's already gone, and the 2 seed on the ropes here right now. 2. Here it is. This one down the line. That'll stay fair into left. Pierce will be sent home. Rounding first, Cole in with an RBI double. So RBI double for Cole, 8-0 Tigers, and now third baseman Lydia Garvin. Strike called to Garvin. Yeah, so no rain here, no lightning. I kind of look around me to make sure there's no rain. But none that I can see. This one over to short. Romanowski has it and sends it across the diamond in time to Henkelman for the first out of the inning. So 6-3. Cole stays on the bag at second, and here's the pitcher, Molly Fox. Fox on the day, double, run scored. Third time at the plate here for Fox today. Third trip through the batting order for these Tigers as Fox bats in the 3 spot. Outside corner for strike 1. Fox looks at a strike at the knees. Nice pitch there from Delaney Barrow. That was sizzled right at the knees to Fox. So Fox stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. This one grounded foul. And just, Dan, moments ago I said there was no rain. It's now raining, isn't it? Yeah, it's a slight rain. That's not much. It's enough that it'll be irritating a little bit, but it's not too much where they are allowed to be played on. I am getting rain on my computer, which is no problem for me. I just move it down there. The wind is probably making the rain look a little worse than anything is, and I hope it doesn't last long. The skies are still fairly bright, so this goes into center field, and another run comes in for the Tigers. Rounding first, Fox, double, RBI, and the Tigers increase their lead here in the 4th inning. So Cardinals have already made 1 pitching change today. And now the Tigers getting after the second pitcher of the day, Delaney Barrow. Rain beginning to come down a little bit more forceful now. A little more steady as we play here in the top of the 4th. I said we had 2 storylines today. Storyline number 1 was sectional final here, trip to state. Storyline number 2 was the weather, and sure enough, we are now experiencing storyline number 2, and they're going to have to put a stop to this. They're going to have to put a stop here in the 4th inning. It is raining. This is my estimation. This is raining too hard to keep playing here in the 4th inning. So we're gonna move some of our equipment back and down. we now get extra helpers coming to help us with the broadcast. I like that a lot. Yeah. But and they're gonna stop it here. So that is the absolute right call. Bring this train to a stop, as the rain is just too much. It's too much for me, too much for you. It's too much for them. It's just too much rain for anybody here. So this is going to come to a pause here, and we will pause. Rain delay here in the 4th inning, where it is Marshfield 9 and Chippewa nothing. Dan will put a rain delay message on the screen, and we will go silent until we get word of a resumption here. Again, rain delay now. Marshfield leads 9-0 in the fourth inning. Okay, very short rain delay. It is there is still some precipitation coming down, but very short rain delay. Again, it's again we've been scheduled for rain for most of the rest of the day. So the word was before we started that all efforts are being made to finish this game today. So any rain delay like we just saw there is going to be short-lived, and indeed it was very short-lived. Just what did you say, Dan, about 5 minutes, 4 minutes? Yeah, very short. This one hit by Griesbach and caught out in center field for the out by Musser.
Left fielder Avery Kelthofer.
So left fielder Avery Kelthofer. And Musser Kelthofer fouls that one straight back. Softly hit by Kelthofer, picked by Romanowski, and across the diamond in time to Henkelman for the final out of the inning. So the Tigers retired here in the fourth after 2 across, 1 left on. 9-0 Marshfield as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service, and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
For 63 years, Hiller's True Value has proudly served Marshfield and central Wisconsin. Now, we're excited to begin a new chapter. Hiller's True Value is becoming Hiller's Ace Hardware, bringing you better pricing, a wider selection, and access to exclusive brands. You'll start to see some exciting changes around the store, all designed to make shopping easier than ever. But one thing will never change: the same friendly faces and trusted service you've counted on since day one. Hiller's Ace Hardware, still Hiller's, now with more tools to serve you better.
Bottom of the fourth inning coming up. Tigers with I said 7-0 was tall. 9-0. Fourth inning. Tough. Very tough. Tigers in the spot that both teams wanted to be at this point in the game. Draxler Transport now hiring. Come drive for the team that's family owned and operated since 1989. Draxler Transport. Go Tigers. All right, here's Willa Reisinger. Go Reisinger, Schmidt, and Benish, 4, 5, 6 in the Cardinals order. And foul tipped into the mitt for strike one. Fox ready and the 0-1. Low for ball one. So I talked about storyline 2 was the weather, and we had some. Had a 4 or 5 minute rain delay just moments ago. Hopefully that's it. Boy, it sure looked on the radar like that was going to slip right on past. But again, no human being on Earth has ever been able to predict weather. And even with all the technology we have, there's still no way to do it. And it could be, we could have a delay again today. But as I said in the preamble on line item number 2, the weather, 5 innings is a complete game. So Chippewa Falls gets 2 at-bats. Yeah, this one and at least one more for it to be a complete game. So that's just the FYI on how the rules work as it pertains to weather. And the game would only stop after 5 full Chippewa at-bats if the field were to be deemed unplayable. And it is completely playable right now. Here's the 2-2 to Reisinger. Left it high, full count coming up. Full count coming, Fox to Reisinger. This one lifted and out of play, right field side. Yeah, the very brief rain shower, not even a downpour, just a rain shower, enough to take the teams off the field. All that did was probably make the field better. Dry conditions that tamped down all the dirt. It probably improved the field. So we're nowhere near any kind of additional rain making the field unplayable. Leadoff walk is going to be issued though to Reisinger. Good start for the Cardinals here in the 4th inning.
Fielder Taylor Schmidt.
So here's Taylor Schmidt, second at bat today, grounded out over to Garvin back in the 1st inning. And they are still in a lightning delay over in Marathon. That game in the 7th inning in a delayed situation. No rain yet. But it is possible because they're in the 7th inning that one could be called final, I suppose, if the field was deemed unplayable. Even though Auburndale has not been given their 7th at-bat yet, they are only guaranteed 5. Two balls and 1 strike to Schmidt. No, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Taylor Schmidt. Here's the 1-2 from Fox. Swing and a miss, took something off of it, and that ball did not hit the dirt. Schmidt, and first base occupied anyway. But so Schmidt goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Strikeout number 5 today for Fox. So Fox ready to McKenna Benish. And Benish sees the strike called. On the video feed over in Marathon, there's players just walking around everywhere, so there must not be much of a threat weather-wise. They're just everybody's kind of milling around in the field. They must be getting ready to go back to action soon. Certainly, they don't seem concerned about the weather. Walking around in the field with aluminum lightning sticks in their hand. No balls, 2 strikes to Benish. Fox ready and the 0-2. Missed outside. Reisinger at first, 1 out. 2-strike pitch coming to Benish. Low, that bounced off the plate, and good job out of the crouch by Griesbach there, keeping Reisinger on the bag at first. At the eyes, that one too tall for Benish. Two balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch now. My view to the scoreboard has been blockaded. Rain delay has got, I guess, people just going wherever they want now. Fox ready and the full count. And missed. It's a 1-out walk issued to Benish, and the Cardinals with a little something working here in the 4th. Matter of fact, we're going to have pitching coach Dan Costa come out, and he's going to talk to his twirler Fox. See if there's anything he needs to know, anything that may be not fitting quite correctly for his pitcher, Molly Fox. Give me a chance to tell you that Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, your community partner serving the Chippewa Valley. Get our camera kind of put pre-rain delay. I don't know if that's where you had it, Dan, but that's where it is now. I'm just here messing up Dan's life. There we go. I can see the scoreboard a little better now. All right. Here's Gracie Amundsen. And Fox had control issues in the 1st. They seem to have come back here in the 4th. She had things locked down, though, in the 2nd and the 3rd. At one point had retired 6 straight Cardinals between the 2nd and the 3rd inning. And is behind now to Amundsen, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 on, 1 out. Cardinals, you just feel they need a big 4th or 5th inning here. They need to put You would kind of figure, need to be by the 5th inning, cut this Tigers lead in half, 9-5, 9-4, somewhere in that range. Strike called to Amundsen. For Marshfield, 9-run lead. You've got a little breathing room, but again, it's still somewhat early. We're just halfway through. So I wouldn't call 9-0 some sort of a final chapter. It's a tall mountain, as I said. It's a tall hill for these Cardinals to climb. Strike called to Amundsen. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Cardinals' second baseman. If you're Chippewa, you got to start chipping away. 2 or 3 in the 4th, 2 or 3 in the 5th. 6th inning rolls around. You want to be within a couple. Off-speed pitch out in front of it. Costa had to think about it and now fires it into right field. So Ryan Costa with the errant throw after recording the second out. And that allows Reisinger to scoot over to third. It is the 3rd error of the day for Ryan Costa. So Vienna Sutherland steps in now with 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the Cardinals. Through 3 complete, the Cardinals have stranded 3. 2 on here in the 4th with 2 outs. That one fouled back by Sutherland. Sutherland out in front of it. Off-speed pitch, and again, Fox and Griesbach share a smile as they did a couple innings ago. As they have got Sutherland on her heels here with 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes to the designated player, Vienna Sutherland. Fox in the 0-2. Left it high for ball 1. Nice job there by Sutherland not to get caught up in the fastball. A rising fastball at that. And they say that in about 2 minutes they're going to restart Marathon Auburndale. Tight game to go to state, 7th inning. Get a screen, watch that one. 1-2. Strike 3 called, and Sutherland knew it. Strikeout number 6 from Molly Fox as she works out of trouble here in the 4th inning. As we have played 4 complete. Marshfield up big here in Chippewa, 9-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
All right, back here to Chippewa, top of the 5th inning now for the Tigers. Ryan Costa, Ari Pugh, and Taven Stanton all due up. 6, 7, 8 in the Tigers order for manager Becky Linsmeyer. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Costa lifts on the diamond, and 4 Cardinals converge. It's pitcher Delaney Barrow calling everybody off for the first out of the inning. Yeah, big thanks to Oakwood Bank, helping to make this game live and free. I'll say that again, making this game live and free for all of you hanging out at home, staying dry. How about that? Here's Ari Pugh will place that one into left center for a 1-out base hit. So Pugh attacks Barrow early and is aboard here in the 5th inning. And we're going to get a runner for Pugh. And that, of course, is Cassidy Bartlett.
Number 6, Cassidy Bartlett.
So Cassidy's going to come out and run as Barrow is throwing the ball into Victor Wembanyama, apparently. Threw it 8 feet in the air. Yep, they are back and playing in Marathon now. Good. It was just lightning. There's no rain. The field is still as dry as can be out in Marathon. Strike called to Stanton. How about I give you a score in Stevens Point? Again, this game is live. All I'm doing is clicking on the website and it just shows up on my screen. It's 3-3 Spash and Green Bay Preble. This one hit into center field and right at Kendall Musser for the second out of the inning. Cardinals didn't get a score across in the 4th, so looking for a quick inning here in the 5th. Try to turn some defense into offense. Here's the right fielder, Cameron Pierce. Pierce lays down a bunt foul. And baseball regional final is live right now on Zalewski Sports, and I got to go to the website. I click it. That's all I'm doing. And it's 4-0 Stevens Point over Eau Claire Memorial. The student section for the Cardinals, slow clap begins, cheering on their pitcher Delaney Barrow. And that one foul. And now one member of that cheering section will have to go chase down the foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes on Pierce. Barrow and the clapping Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the Cardinals defense gets the job done in the 5th inning. They leave one Marshfield runner stranded. And the Cardinals due up in the bottom of the 5th. Barrow, Romanowski, and Shepard as they trail 9-0 on Zalewski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
And back here to Chippewa, as I mentioned, Barrow, Romanowski, and Shepard all due up for Chippewa. And any comeback always starts with the first run of the comeback. Cardinals hoping it's here in the 5th inning. But they've got a big comeback to make. But again, not insurmountable. They've got 3 at-bats left at their disposal. This the first of the 3, 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. And it all starts here with a 9-hitter, Delaney Barrow. Fox misses inside. Molly Fox, 6 strikeouts today. 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. So solid effort from Fox. That one right side, Pugh under it. And actually it's going to be Ottman going behind her to make the catch for out number 1.
Shortstop, Georgia Romanowski.
So 1 up, 1 down. Leadoff hitter, slapper, Georgia Romanowski. Pitch to Romanowski, and she'll slap over the top of it and miss. Strike 2. So quickly now, no balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff shortstop, Georgia Romanowski. That one slapped foul. Fox looks in, 2-strike offering. This one pounded over to Pugh at first. She'll flip to Ottman, and in time for the second out of the inning. Bang, bang play over there at first, and our first base umpire, Dean Romanowski, all over it. Very unusual 3-4 put out at first base. 2 up, 2 down. And Lauren Shepard now. Third at bat today for Shepard. Strikeout, ground out, 0 for 2. Coming here to the 5th inning, and Ottman bobbles and will not get it over in time. Sharply hit ball. It is an error, and a 2-out error has the Cardinals with a base runner here in the 5th inning.
Number 12, Cameron Custer, courtesy runner for the catcher, first baseman.
And Tigers thought about coming out to ask for a reconsideration on the play. But, there will be no further talk about that play. I thought it was pretty clear cut. An additional slowdown is a courtesy runner for these Cardinals. And that is Cameron Custer. So Custer running for the catcher Shepard. 2 outs, 1 on. Lainey Hinkleman. Hinkleman today, strikeout, ground out. 0 for 2. Matter of fact, as I look through my scorebook here, Dan Lau, the Cardinals do not have a hit today. Couple walks, couple errors, multiple errors, 4 errors for the Tigers today. They actually don't have a hit. Interesting, isn't it? I had to triple check that. It's a scoring anomaly. It really doesn't matter about anything in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is just the fifth base runner for the Cardinals today. Here with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Yeah, the other base runners walk, fielder's choice, error, walk, error. Yeah. Old Uncle Jace wouldn't lie to you about such a thing. Ball and 2 strikes now to Hinkleman. And ducked out of the way of that offering. convinced, maybe partly convinced our home plate umpire that it was a ball inside. It was tight. The 2-2 from Fox. That one handled by Fox on the hop. Calm throw to Pugh. And another runner stranded. The 5th runner stranded today by the Tigers. The Cardinals. 1 on, none across. 5 complete. Marshfield 6 outs away from a trip to state on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Brian Butch called.
Brian Butch?
He really loves Abbey Bank, but he wants to work here.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Let's let him try a few different jobs.
Let's get you that loan. Brian, buddy, you're really good at basketball, but maybe leave the banking to us.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Top of the 6th inning is here. Top of the order for the Tigers. Cole, Garvin, and Fox all due up. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin the last 18 years. Contact today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. That's H&S Fence, as they are responsible for the fencing here at Casper Park. And so far, for me, it's done the job. It's kept me out of the diamond, that fence. I've not been able to get in there yet. I will, though. No fence has ever been able to hold me back. No matter if it's HS Fence or whoever. Ball and 2 strikes now to Matty Cole. That one, look out down there. Cale Cole had to... I would say he ducked out of the way, Dan, but he fell out of the way. I don't think there's any other way to say that. But no matter what, you got to keep yourself safe out there, whether you're in gray, red, or blue. Keep yourself safe. I don't care if you fall, you duck, you jump, you dive, you leap, you fetal, whatever. Just keep yourself safe. Curl up in a ball. But Cale decided that falling down was going to be his best choice. And look at it, he's back up on his feet, no problem at all. That one bounces in, Cole lays off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The other, I guess the third storyline here that's emerged today, again, trip to state, number 1, weather, number 2. Number 3 is, and I should have mentioned it an inning ago, the 10-run rule is close. So Cole lifts this one into center, that's going to fall. Cole turning for second, nobody on the bag at second, and it's a leadoff double for Matty Cole. Yeah, that is it's a tough play out there. We saw that back in the first inning, that Bermuda Triangle out there, and it just happened to the Cardinals again here in this game. And on Zaleski Sports, we've got our first team going to state. Marathon Red Raiders. Congratulations to Marathon. We will see you in Madison next week, Thursday. This one is roped down the left field line. That's going to get past the left fielder. Reisinger, Cole comes in, and there is the 10th run. RBI double for Garvin as she roped that down the left field line, put it right in the coffin corner, did Garvin. So 10-run rule, if you're not familiar, if after the Cardinals finish batting in the 6th, if they are trailing by 10 or more, this game is done early. The game would be done on the spot if no runs for the Cardinals in the 6th inning. There's Fox, big swing and a ball over her head. Everybody wants to have fun for these Tigers right now, and why not? Things are going well. You're swinging at pitches that were aimed for the moon. Fox chuckled about it. Now regathers. Here's the pitch from Barrow. And that one missed outside. And Fox, another one at the eyes. That time laid off. And as you look ahead to the Cardinals in the 6th inning, they bat 4-5-6 right in the heart of the order. This one lifted, right side and out of play. But as we take a look at the 4-5-6 in the order for the Cardinals, 1, 2. They are 0 for 3 with 2 walks and an error. So they have 3 base runners out of the 3. But officially on the box score, they're 0 for 3, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Cardinals. They've only batted twice. Fox ready, and the pitch from Barrow, high and outside. And I'm pretty sure it's a full count. Okay. Full count pitch from Barrow. Fox protected and lifts it foul. Gave a good run to Romanowski, but ball didn't have a whole lot of momentum. Is that the right physics word? Momentum? Yeah. Had some loft and some momentum. All the aerodynamics. Full count again from Barrow. Fox pounds this one into the ground over to third. Benish and throws over in time to record the first out of the inning. Garvin moves over to third. So 1 out, runner on third. Here's the catcher, Lillian Griesbach, and Molly Fox going to come back out of the dugout and whisper secrets to Griesbach. I wonder what she told her. Usually they're telling secrets with hand signals from the circle to the plate. You don't often see the pitcher and catcher tell secrets while batting, but there they were. Again, if you missed it before, congratulations, the Marathon Red Raiders are state-bound next week to Madison on Thursday. This one into left field, and an RBI for Griesbach makes it 11-0 Tigers. So the job that was already complicated for Chippewa just became more so. They will need at least 2 runs in the 6th inning to see a 7th inning. So they'll need at least 2 when they come to bat here at the bottom of this inning. And we're going to get a runner for the catcher, and one more time we'll see Kendall Pierce on the diamond. Kendall will come out and run and let Lillian get her shin guards back on. So here's Avery Kelnhofer, 2 for 3 today. Base hit, home run. It's a solo home run in the first, so 1 RBI. 3 homers on the day for the Tigers. That one high and away. On the first offering from Barrow to Kelnhofer. It's the 3rd time that Barrow has seen Kelnhofer. 4th at bat for Kelnhofer. That's because Willa Reisinger started this game in the circle for the Cardinals. That one over to Romanowski and has Kelnhofer outed by a half a step. Nice pick and throw by Georgia Romanowski. So 2 outs. Pierce moves over to third. And now the shortstop, Ryan Costa. Costa, first pitch swinging into center field. Kendall Musser has a beat on it and brings it in for the final out of the inning. All right, gang, here's the setup for the bottom of the 6th inning. Cardinals will need at least 2 runs in the 6th to keep this one going. Otherwise, the Tigers are going to be state-bound. We'll find out about that right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day. All right, back here to Chippewa. This is crunch time here for the Cardinals. They need at least 2 runs, or this one's going to be over here in the 6th inning. 7 innings of regulation softball in WIAA style high school softball, but there is a 10-run rule, and if you are trailing by 10 or more after 5 full innings, game does end early, and the Cardinals are up against that here into the 6th inning. They need at least 2, nothing less will do. Tigers need 3 outs and 1 or none runs, and they will find themselves in Madison on Wednesday next week at Goodman Diamond for the 2026, the 50th state softball tournament. So Willa Reisinger, Taylor Schmidt, and McKenna Benish are really the base runners that the Cardinals need. Cardinals looking for base runners. Marshfield looking for a bus ride to Madison. Again, this trio of Cardinals hitters 0 for 3 today, but they have reached 3 times, 2 walks and an error. So they have seen the base, but they have not, hitting-wise, earned their way on base. Two balls, no strikes to Reisinger. Again, Reisinger was the starting pitcher tonight. She was chased after 1 2/3 innings. The Cardinals gave up 4 Marshfield runs, including 2 home runs in that 1 2/3 innings thrown by Reisinger. The 2-1 from Fox. Swing and a miss. Blew it past her, did Fox. Should this game end early, our Nasonville Dairy postgame show will begin immediately. If they don't go anywhere, we will have the full medal ceremony, plaque presentation, coach and player interviews. Don't go anywhere. And that goes for whenever this game ends. The 2-strike pitch from Fox bounced in, and that one, Fox taps her chest and says to Griesbach, "That's on me, sis. Sorry about that." Did not mean to roll that one in. Not the idea. So full count now to the left fielder, Reisinger. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 7 for Molly Fox, and the Tigers 2 outs away from a state tournament berth. Right fielder Taylor Schmidt today 0 for 2, ground out strikeout. One of those 7 strikeout victims of Molly Fox. That one high at the eyes. Ball 1. Swing and a miss from Schmidt. Count even at 1 apiece. And the off-speed pitch is going to be placed into left field. A much-needed base runner for the Cardinals. on the one-out base hit from Taylor Schmidt. All right, Cardinals with some life here. The game extending run now comes to the plate in the form of McKenna Benish. Again, the Cardinals need 2 runs here. 2 runs and nothing less to keep this game going into the 7th inning. And a strike at the knees twirled by Fox to Benish. A double play here would send the Tigers to state. Benish looking to get this ball out of the infield to avoid just that. And that one missed just outside. Groans from the Marshfield fans here in attendance. I don't think they believed it was a strike. They just wanted it to be. Just cheering their Tigers on right now as they lead 11-0. This one, ground ball. Ottman, tag, throw. Tigers going to state. For the 5th time in school history, Marshfield Tigers are going to state. They will play at Goodman Diamond in Madison on Wednesday. Time to be determined. We'll get those seeds over the weekend. You'll make your travel plans then. You will hear that game, that state quarterfinal game, right here on Zaleski Sports. Full video highlights will follow on Wednesday night. And for now, time for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. I will be on the field soon with these Marshfield Tigers as medal ceremony and plaque presentation just moments away on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as
Director Mike Thompson. First, the runner-up medal for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. As I call your name, please come forward to get your medal. Number 1, Taylor Schmidt. Number 3, Georgia Romanowski. Number 4, Delaney Barrow. Number 5, Gracie Amundsen. Number 6, Kendall Sir. Number 7, Avery Rutherford. Number 8, Zoe Darley. Number 9, Brooklyn Helgeson. Number 11, Marissa Bauer. Number 12, Cameron Custer. Number 13, Allie Geis. Number 14, Scott Elwood. Number 15, Willa Reisinger. Number 16, Laney Hinkleman. Number 17, Lauren Shepard. Number 18, Vienna Sutherland. Number 19, McKenna Benish. Number 20, Harlow Bruce. Number 21, Cameron Wiedemeyer. Number 22, McKenna Schmidt. Congratulations to Chippewa Falls on the runner-up finish in this sectional tournament. Give a round of applause to Chippewa Falls. Now, the presentation of the championship medals to the Marshfield Tigers. Number 1, Avery Kelnhofer. Number 2, Lydia Garvin. Number 3, Molly Fox. Number 4, Lillian Griesbach. Number 5, Madeline Cole. Number 6, Cassidy Bartlett. Number 7, Brooklyn Kramis. Number 8, Lila Oppman. Number 9, Sophia Philippi. Number 10, Ryan Costa. Number 13, Cameron Pierce. Number 14, Kendall Pierce. Number 15, Taven Stanton. And number 17, Ariana Pugh. Now would head coach Becky Linsmeyer of the Marshfield Tigers please come forward to receive the sectional championship plaque, signifying the sectional champions and the trip to the state tournament. Congratulations to Marshfield. Good luck at the state tournament next week in Marshfield to begin on Wednesday. Thank you for coming out to today's game in the sectional tournament. Please drive safely on your way home this evening, and thank you for supporting high school softball. Good evening. We're not done, girls.
Excuse me, gang.
Good job, ladies! Good job, coaches! Hell of a year.
Excuse me, guys. We're going to stand right here, okay? Thank you. Yeah, Dan's going to tell us where.
What a team!
Dan's going to tell me. He likes it here? We're good there, Dan?
You want us here?
Yeah, no, you're good right there. You're good. You're good. We've got 2. We need 4.
Ari and Lid. Ari and Lid.
All right. Well, we'll start with you. That's okay, Dan. We'll start here. Oh, okay. Good. All right. Here at our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. Here with Marshfield manager Becky Linsmeyer. Coach, you're going to state. Tell me all about it.
Yeah. You know, this is a dream for these girls, and it's about this program. It's not about me, and it's about the people that the coaches before me, the Wayne Hamlins, the Pete Kapleens, and all the players, the Mike Vosses, the Danny Costas, and all the players that have come through this program. That's what it's about, and I'm so happy for these girls and the work that they have put in. You know, we knew what we had all year. They just kept working, you know, and it's never always an easy season. It goes up and down. But again, super proud of the girls and the fight and the determination. But again, super happy for our school, our community, our players, our past coaches, and past players, because the drought is over. The drought is over.
Yeah, that's right. We talked before the game about the big run output. On Tuesday, you had this is actually your third 10-run rule game of this playoff session. 3 home runs today. How do you explain just this playoff run and all the runs that your girls have been scoring?
It's the hard work that they put in during practice. Even when we don't have practice, the other day we had like a 2.5-hour practice, and then they all met up and hit together as a team, like had a captain's practice. It's that work. It's the work of our coaching staff. It's the youth coaches that these girls had when they were younger that really, you know, instilled a lot of that. And so, you know, again, it's about the players and their moment, and I'm so happy for our school, so happy for the program and the city of Marshfield, and you know, just ecstatic. Yeah, he's just happy.
Coach, you're holding the championship plaque. We cannot deny these Marshfield Tigers are going to state. I will see you in Madison on Wednesday.
That's awesome. We'll be there.
Okay, let's bring Lydia in first here. Talk to Lydia Garvin. You're going to talk to all 4 seniors on this team, and I'm going to ask all 4 of you the same question, so you 3 get to cheat because you're going to hear this question. Tell me about it. As a senior, what does that mean? Put in all the work that Coach talked about, and now you get to go to the state tournament.
I'm just so very proud of my sorry. I'm just so proud of my team, and I just I wish I don't even know what to say, sorry. I'm just so very proud of each and every one of these girls, and I'm so excited to be doing it with them.
Bus ride, hotel rooms coming up, all that hard work, but the hard work is going to be on the field. You got to keep going, right? You got to keep winning, and it all starts on Wednesday. We'll see you down there, okay? Talk to Ari Pugh here. So, same question, senior. Just tell me about your journey to the state, now to the state tournament.
I agree with Lydia. A lot of this would never have happened without my underclassmen and my fellow seniors. You know, a lot of these girls, shout out Molly Fox specifically, who would always tell me to use my hips when hitting, which I think inspired my home run today. Shout out, that's for you. But a lot of this would not have been possible without my friends to help me. And I think today we showed that, you know, the underdogs truly, they have the opportunity to.
Yeah.
They have the opportunity to win.
See you in Madison on Wednesday. All right, Cameron, come on in here. So, again, you have time to rehearse this one here a little bit, right? But, yeah, tell me about it. As a senior, get to go out on top, so to speak.
It's truly been a blessing to play with this group of girls. We have our ups and downs, and we definitely had that through the season. But, you know, when we play as one, we're truly unstoppable. And like Ari said, the underdogs can always come out on top and get that opportunity. Today I was in a little bit of a slump, but my teammates were there to remind me and pick me up that it's just a mistake. I get 2 seconds and just move on to it. And look what we did here. We're going to state for the first time in 20-something years. So it's pretty amazing, and I'm truly grateful for every one of these girls, and I can't wait to keep it going.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Kendall. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a different twist for you. You get to play with your sister as a senior. Tell me about that.
It's that part probably means the most to me. It's truly just our competitive nature we have between each other, but at the end of the day, we're sisters, and it's a privilege to be able to play with her, but also this team. It's something so special.
All right, I'm going to give you the microphone. Everybody come around here. You can say whatever you want. My advice, I've done this a few times. My advice is we're the Marshfield seniors and we're going to state. I can count you on 3, 2, 1. But if you want to do something different, this is your moment.
We'll do that.
Okay. It's going to be a highlight that's going to be on the internet forever. So you good with that one? Oh, there we go. Excellent. Coach with the props. I like it. All right, camera's right here,
Are we singing
girls.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Got it?
No, we'll just sing. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
We're the Marshfield seniors, and we're going to state!
Pretty good. All right, I think they want you on the field for pictures. All right, go with Coach.
Thank you.
All right, guys. All right, let's wrap it up from here. For Dan Lau, my name's Jason Zaleski. Marshfield wins, and they are going to state. 5th time in program history. Congratulations to those girls. Again, I will be in Madison on Wednesday. Time is TBD. Watch the website. Watch the social media. I will be there for the play-by-play. We'll give you full color highlights on Wednesday night of that state quarterfinal game for these Marshfield Tigers. Have a great night, everybody.